Hi there, it's Baz from GotAUkulele. Time for another ukulele instrument review. I've got quite a few now backing up that are going to be coming soon on the website. I've had this one for quite a while. At the festival that I was involved with earlier this year, Zara Lowsley absolutely wowed the crowds, and she plays CloudMusic ukuleles and also deals them as well. So she's arranged for this one to be sent to me. I can play nowhere near to her standards, so probably I won't be doing it a good service. But this is the HM12 from CloudMusic. It's a concert scale ukulele, and I think it's rather nice looking. That's what I call understated, very plain. Not much going on the top at all. This is all solid cedar, the top, which is really nice. It's got a really nice grain to it, nice and straight. It's book matched. It's two pieces. Here's the join, but it's nicely matched up. But it's really when you then turn the uke round where you start to see what I think is a fantastic contrast with the back and sides and the paler top. I think it looks really nice, really nice actually. The back and sides are laminate wood. They're laminate rosewood. You can see the edge of the laminate there if I hold it up. Laminates on back and sides is really not as important as whether you've got solid or laminate on the top. Of course, a lot of high-end guitar makers use laminate woods for the backs and sides, so don't let that put you off. It's got a beautiful grain pattern, again nicely book matched, nice straight pattern around the back and sides. Yeah, nice, hey? I really like it. The top is flawless. In fact, the whole uke is pretty much flawless. I can't find any build glitches or issues with it. Maybe one or two minor things we'll come on to, but nothing major at all. That top is a nice thin piece of wood, all solid, and really it's set off by that back and sides. I keep saying that, but I like it. Let's have a look at the bridge, which is a tie bar bridge. I really like the shaping here at the edge, and the fact that the saddle, which is made of bone and is compensated, fits in with that shaping. Koaloa and Canelea do that. I think it looks professional, nice and tidy. Nice touch. The bridge mounting is made of rosewood. The neck of the uke is made of mahogany, and that's in three pieces. We've got a join here, so a heel, the mahogany neck, and another join up at the headstock. Not unusual for this price because this uke is RRP 179, which isn't bad at all. Not bad at all. Intermediate sort of price, very affordable. Especially when you've got solid wood. The fingerboard is made of rosewood, nice even colour, nicely finished. The frets nickel silver, no sharp fret edges whatsoever, really nicely put in. They're quite small, which I quite like. I don't really like the big chunky frets, but there we are. We've got fingerboard markers at the 5th, 7th, 10th, 12th and 14th. I like the double marker at the 12th, which you don't see that often on ukes. I like that. Doesn't take any effort for them to do it. And we've got side markers, which are pretty pale, but they do match up with the fret markers, so full marks there. The nut is cut and fitted really tightly. Perfect setup, and that's made of bone as well. And onto the headstock. Always good to see a kind of more unique headstock shape, which this has got. The CloudMusic logo is inlaid, and I love the hardware. These are unbranded sealed geared tuners in a kind of very dark gunsmoke black. I think they're nice. They work really well as well. There's no slack or play in them at all. They just work. And the black is complemented again with the addition of a strap button, which is made of metal, not plastic. Nice to see. So all in all, pretty nicely fitted. The deal comes with a thinnish but nice quality embroidered gig bag with a nice strong rubberized handle. I've seen a lot worse on gig bags, shoulder strap as well. And then my heart sank when I saw that, well, I shouldn't be surprised that it's strung with Akuleles. But actually, Aquila, whatever you want to call it, these are the new Nile Guts. My regular readers know I'm not a huge fan of Aquila strings, but these are a revelation. They're a slightly more off-white colour than standard Aquilas. They don't have that rough finish that you get on your fingers when you run across them. And they don't boom or overpower the uke. They've got a really nice sweet tone to them. I think my view of those strings, that brand may well have just changed, and I will be getting some of these and trying them out on some of my other ukes. It's a good deal. Yeah, it's laminate but solid on the top. Love the contrast. Build quality is fabulous, actually. Really, really nicely put together. It's just a nice thing to have. It's light. It's really light, which is good. You kind of hardly know you're holding it. Now, sound-wise and setup-wise, setup's fine for me. I don't think I'd need to take that action down at all. Maybe a touch, no biggie. And the intonation across the full length of the neck is bang on, and I've checked that with a decent tuner. So all the ticks are in the right boxes so far, which is good news. Sound, it's not the loudest uke I've ever played. Cedar's got kind of a warm tone to it. I don't think it projects that greatly. It's got a bit of an arch in the back. Strummed, going out of tune a little bit here. Strummed, it's, I don't know, well, it's just not the loudest uke I've ever played. Note to self, tune the instrument before you start doing a video review. It's nice. You can hear the separation across those strings. It doesn't get muddy. Finger picked though. I really like it. It's sweet. Zara could get an amazing sound out of it, I'm sure. But for anybody looking for a good intermediate uke, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this. There's been a lot of noise about CloudMusic. I'm still a little bit confused as to where you buy them, but there's a few people who are importing them and selling them in the UK. I think they're around in the US as well. Google is your friend. Have a look around, see what you can find. But I think they're worth checking out. They do this model in soprano and tenor as well. The tenor I would love to see. But you know, this is your all-rounder. This is your concert. It's not a Kala. It looks different from the norm. I love the contrast. Sounds good. I don't know. The strumming is, maybe it'll grow on me. for finger picking, I think, but I'm not really going to mark it down for that. It is what it is, and it sounds as good or better than a lot of concert ukes in this price point, certainly. How it's a satin finish, maybe a gloss on the top would protect that cedar a little bit more, but I'm being picky. I'd recommend it. I've been really pleasantly surprised with it. As I say, maybe all that talk on social media is actually means something. CloudMusic, I'm impressed. Check them out.